Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. If you're watching the replay, thanks for dropping by. New project today. Finally finished Batman from Diamond Art Club. So I decided to downsize after doing that one. It was pretty big. So this one is 50 by 40. So I think less than half the size of Batman. It's also round drills, not square. But the big difference with this one is it is already pre-mounted on a wooden frame, and I cannot use the light pad. Normally I have the light pad shining up from underneath so I can see the symbols. Can't do that because there is a board fitted to the frame so that when you put the drills down, the canvas doesn't dip as you're pressing the drills down, so it's solid. So solid piece of board means the light can't shine through. Other difference for me is I'm back to using a pen. I've been using tweezers for a long time now. Hi, Carly. So this is the first time I've used a pen and I don't know how long. I tried using tweezers, but these drills are really slippy, and they kept sliding off the tweezers. And I thought, what's the point? I'll just go back to using a pen. So I'm back to using. I need to remember where I'm camera wise. I'm using. What was my favourite one? It's a spalted tamarind. It's made from. So pretty nice pen. And I decided to try blue wax. So this is the first diamond painting. I keep going the wrong way. This is the first diamond painting that I'll have done using blue wax. I'm already on my third dot. But I did use two just to fill the tip initially, so we'll see how it goes. It's not a big deal having to refill the pen, but personally, I think it's probably going to be the same as using pink wax. It's just a different colour, but we'll see. So to do this, I need decent light above, or if I was beside a window, it would be fine, but in this room, I'm pretty far away from the window, so I can't rely on natural light. So I have a light over the diamond painting. No problems seeing the symbols at all. So that's not going to be an issue. It's kind of weird working on a diamond painting where it's actually raised up because it's already on the frame. I'm used to it being flat. Feels a bit weird. Just getting used to it. So how's things, Carly? Anything new? What are you working on now? So this kit, I bought it from Fine Work Being Pain in My Butt. Is that not normal? Or is it worse than normal? I bought this one from Diamond Paint DK, which is a Danish website. I did an unboxing of it at some point in the past. I can't remember. It wasn't that long ago, but if you're interested in seeing the unboxing, if you check on the channel and just type in Forest, you'll find it. Tried to fix all the work stuff during the weekend and the reboot server several times, making nice. Nice. That was really good of them. Do you not get a message up? When I used to work for the Copenhagen Post, if the IT guy was going to reboot the server, we got a message came up on everybody's screen saying that he was going to reboot, and I think he started at 15 minutes, and then you got one at 10, then 5, then 1. And if you hadn't seen the message, it was your problem. But it was to give people time to save whatever it is they were doing. It seems common decency to do something like that. It's as if I never went away from the pens. Hi, Jennifer. Just finishing up the dishes. Is that breakfast dishes? We're just about to mess up dinner dishes here. So Tammy has finished the diamond painting that she was doing as well. She was kitting up pretty much all lunch. Okay, what did you have? I'm obviously hungry because I'm waiting on dinner, so I'm curious to what you had for lunch. I had curried pasta with chicken and bacon. And tonight, it was only like little bits of chicken, though it wasn't much. Tonight we're having chicken and I forget what you call them. It's like potatoes that are cut into slices and they're in like a cream. And the chicken is like a chicken thigh and part of the breast, I suppose. Ribeye steak broth. That sounds good. And mac and cheese as well. Yeah, I was out and about today, and I just picked up a sort of ready-made pasta thing that I could just eat as soon as I got home. I put that in the wrong place. What am I doing? Still got my tweezers handy. That's what I get for talking and diamond painting at the same time. I'm not doing black circles, I'm doing black lines. So this one is called Forest. Now remember, Forest Path Walk. It has 32 colours, a lot of colour in it. So, as I said, it's pre-framed, so it's just a matter of putting the little fixtures on the frame and then getting a piece of string or wire and it's ready to hang. It's quite a neat idea. I suppose the only thing is if you don't like the frame, I mean, there's a frame underneath here, a wooden frame. It's a decent, like solid wood, not like little thin thing. It's pretty chunky. But it's a printed frame. You can see it looks like a frame, but it's actually just print. So if you don't like that and the fact it's white might not go with your decor. There's not a lot you can do about it, but you could paint it, I suppose, to hide it. If you wanted it black, you could just paint black. But I'll just be leaving it as it is, and I'll be sure I'll post a picture up on Instagram when it's done. In fact, you'll probably see some whip pictures as we go along. But it's quite nice to work on Well, I'm saying small. I don't know. Is 50 by 40 small or is that medium? I don't know. Compared to Batman, it's small. And talking about the Batman one, I had a lot of 310 left. Thousands of 310. So I think they miscalculated. And I did not use quite a lot. I was really, really fussy about the drills that I put down. Any tiny, tiny thing that I could see sticking out didn't get used. So even though I did that, there were thousands of 310. And what I've done, when I was kitting down this morning, those new drills from Diamond Art Club are so shiny that I actually created new bags. So I've got bags with the DMC code, and underneath it says DAC and then just N for new. So I'm not lumping them in with drills from other companies or even drills from the old Diamond Art Club drills. I'm keeping them totally separate. I am that impressed with them. The pictures, as usual, don't really do justice. It is a really, really nice diamond painting. Quite a lot of ABs in it, and where they've placed them, they work really well. Did it again. What am I doing? These round drills are really slippy, and there's no lip on the edge of the drill to catch with the tweezers. That's why I'm not using the tweezers. So it's back to the pens. It's because I see the black and I just put the drill down. These ones that I'm doing with the black line, they're actually like a maroon colour. The square around that is maroon, whereas the black circle, that is 310, and the background of that is black. Can't do a new DAC. I have heard that the squares are really nice and the rounds aren't quite as nice, but I can't really comment on that because I don't have any of the new rounds. I've got some kits, some new ones, but they are square. But I am very impressed with them. They're really nice. I'm sure you will be the same. It's hard to explain how nice they are. When you see pictures, it just doesn't really. I've had an idea though. There's something that I'm going to do as a video. Another idea that might help show. What is the one that you've got, Jennifer? I can never keep track of what people tell me. It takes me all my time to remember people's names. I like it when people come in, like Jennifer and Carly, where you've got your own name. I don't have to try and remember. I never saw anything. There's been a few. Diamond Art Club are doing so much new stuff. I never really saw anything that caught my attention. Time to fill again. I mean, they look nice, but not anything that I really saw and thought, "Oh, I want that." Summer Breeze Bay, Solar System, and Parrots in Paradise. Solar System, I can't remember. I'm going to look. Oops. Oh, which one? There's two. What camera would be best? I'm getting two in the search solar system. Wrong way. I got that upside down. No, I got it the right way, I think. I've been here forever. Hey, Chantel. The newer one with the space station in it. That's kind of weird. They've got the same title for two. Plenty of colour in that. I imagine there's going to be a few ABs in the sun. It's going to look really nice. I like diamond paintings with a lot of colour in them. And like bold colours. I started getting into abstract art. I've got quite a few of them. Yeah, I sneaked in, Chantel. I've been on for 18 minutes. Where have you been? Yeah, I've started, well, not started, I've been looking at a lot of abstract art, and I just think it works really well with diamond painting when you've got all these big chunks of bold colours. So I've actually, thinking about it, I've got another one to unbox that arrived 2 days ago. I've got two more diamond paintings to do unboxings. One I recorded just went live today, about an hour and a half ago, called Egypt Life. Something a little bit different. But today, Tammy, as I said, she's been prepping or kitting up for a new one, and she started doing it yesterday. She was lazy at one point, and she had one that she had done, and she left the drills just in the boxes, and I'll do them at some point. And then she did another one and used another box. So then she had two boxes for two kits to kit down. So that's what she was doing last night. So today she said, "Okay, I'm nearly ready. Can you get the canvas?" So I've got large portfolio bags, like really big, and I have them. One has the completed. I've got two. One has the completed diamond paintings in it. Another one has all the canvases for the ones that have still to be done, and there are a lot. It's very heavy. So I started working my way through. Because it's so heavy, I can't just lift some and try and pull it out. I've got to actually lift them out one at a time and work my way down the pile. So I went down the pile and I went all the way down to the bottom, and I never saw a canvas. And I thought, have I put it in the completed one by mistake? So I took all of them out and it wasn't there either. So I thought, she's got the drills, she's got the key, everything. Where is the canvas? And then I remembered, I don't know why, I had put a box up on top of a shelf, and I went and got that and looked inside it, and that's where it was. So I had taken all the diamond paintings out for no reason, but it reminded me what I've got to do, and I have a lot of big diamond paintings. I have a lot that I really like. I know what I'm doing next after this. This one sort of jumped to queue because I was curious. They tend to do that though, but I was curious about this not using a light pad to see how it worked. Like, I wasn't sure, but I do have an overhead light that I just got, a little LED thing, a little rectangle, and it's really cool. It is so cool. It's got a remote control, and I can switch it on, and it's got a little display, and I can have different lights, and I can have them all set different, and I can change the brightness. I can change the warmth of the light. Really cool. I like gadgets. So I've got that on an arm over, so it's pretty bright. So, in fact, talking about that, I'm going to try and switch it off. Ooh, okay. I don't fancy trying to do that. I just watched that one. I finished Rainbow Planet from Spell Queen. I don't really like how it turned out, but hubby likes it. I ran out of AB colour. Oh, that's a pain. Yeah. Tammy actually, I'm going to put that like this is in a room with the curtains are open, but I'm nowhere near the window. So, yeah, that would not be good. That is much better. Yeah, the one that Tammy just finished, she ran out of a colour. She was only missing 3 drills, and it was really confetti heavy, so she just picked a colour that was close and used them, and you would never tell, never tell. So it worked out okay. That was actually one from Gems Flow. She said she would never buy one from Gems Flow again. She wasn't impressed with the quality. But she did come from doing 2 Diamond Art clubs in a row and then went to that. So the one that she's doing next, somebody was asking, no, Chantel. She's no, I can't remember the name of it, but it's one from Homecraftology, and it's one that we got a long time ago. It was before Homecraftology were doing poured glue, and it was before Homecraftology were doing self-flattening canvases. So it's the good old double-sided adhesive. Actually, it is a good one. I peeled back the cover, you know, the thing to flatten it, and I checked it, and there are no air bubbles in it. So that was nice. I don't know if it's just called cherry blossoms or something. It's basically an avenue of cherry trees with cherry blossoms on the path in between them. There is a lot of pink, and I mean a lot, and a lot of confetti pink. She might be coming in at some point. All she's done so far is kitted up the drills, and the canvas is actually sitting on the dining room table just now. She's going to swap over, get rid of the cover, and put release paper on it. Once she gets that done, she'll be coming through to set it up on the table. So we might see it. But I can't remember the name, and I don't have it in my Gems Flow because it's hers. She's got her own Gems Flow stack. My Gems Flow stack is just getting a bit ridiculous now. I think I've got over 50 to do, and a lot of them are not small. Spell Queen. I know I've got some for Spell Queen, but I can't remember what it is. Spell Queen, what I remember from Spell Queen was you got a pretty good kit. You got a good sized tray. It was probably this size. In fact, I think Tammy uses the Spell Queen tray. It's this size, but it's sort of semi-transparent, and I think it's got the Spell Queen logo on it. Was it Spell Queen that I got these? What's the website for what? Homecraftology. Um, oh, Gems Flow. It's in the app. I take it you've got Gems Flow. If you're in the app on Gems Flow, I don't know. wrong thing. If you're in the Gems Flow app, at the bottom, the right-hand corner, you've got Store. Hi, Don. Thanks for dropping in. If you click on Store, you can have a look at all the stuff that Gems Flow has got. What I'll say is they are a budget site. Just going by the one that Tammy got, the canvas was basic. It wasn't cut straight. Not that it affects the diamond painting, but there was like a blue guideline where it was meant to be cut and it was off by quite a bit. The canvas was fraying around the edges, but I can't remember the prices. But you might see stuff on there that you've never seen before. I don't know. I mean, I always go by the picture. It's the picture is the thing. If I don't really want the picture just because it's a certain company, I won't buy it. I've got to really like the picture. So I don't really. The picture is the big thing for me. I mean, I've sort of bought from the really budget sites and the really expensive sites, and I can see why the price difference is there. I can understand it, but I don't just decide that this site does the best quality stuff, so I'm always going to buy from them. I don't do that. I just look everywhere and I try and find things that are different or things that just really appeal to me. And I'll buy it even if it's a budget site and I'm not sure what the quality is going to be like. It always gives me an excuse to do an unboxing. That's the whole point of doing them, so that if people are maybe thinking about buying from a company, they can get an idea of what to expect. Yeah, the big tray. Yeah, it's the best tray from like a standard tray from any company. It's this size. I mean, the big trays are better because you can get a lot more drills in them. If you're doing big diamond, I'll keep going the wrong way because the camera's upside down. If you're doing a big diamond painting, you need a lot of colour at a time. A big tray, you really need it because you want to spread them out. You don't want them piled up. You want them so you can shake them and they all sort of level out. And the Spell Queen one is the same as this. It has the straight sides, so it's really stable. You're not going to flip it over. The last thing you want to do is flip a tray that size over when it's full of drills. But basically, I think dimension-wise, they're virtually identical. Tammy, I know that Tammy uses, that's what she uses as her standard tray. But when you compare, I mean, try not to stick in the glue, but if you compare this tray to, I can't even, I've got the camera too close, but that's the standard size tray. And then you've got this. And this has got the angled edges that I always talk about. I'm going the wrong way again. The angled edges. I'm not going to tip this one up. This has got straight edges, so it's a lot more stable. What I really liked about Spell Queen is the fact that they've got the opt-out option. So you don't end up with dozens and dozens and dozens of these and tons of pink wax because you get them in every kit and loads of these green trays. I don't know how many of these trays I've got, a stack of them. And I don't, well, the only reason that I use these is to hold, like when I take out, I use Tic Tac containers. When I take out the colour, like just now I'm working on 19, I take it out the case and I drop it in the tray. So I know where it is all the time rather than just randomly leaving it somewhere. The other thing is that sometimes I would accidentally put it back in the box or the case, and I would forget what number it was I was doing when I went to put what was left in the big tray. I'd have the tray with the drills in it, and then I'd be looking at the case and thinking, what number was it? That's really annoying. So I always put the case, the container here, and I don't move it again until I've emptied my tray. And Tammy started doing it as well, because she's done that, like put them back in the case. The cases we've got hold 80 containers, and you could be working on something that's got 9 shades of brown, and you're sitting looking at your tray and it's got brown drills in it. So you're picking them up and trying to judge, is it this colour, is it that colour? So she started doing the same thing. So out of all the green trays I've got, we use 2, and that's all we use them for. Good morning again, Dawn. How are you? What did you have for breakfast? I'm always interested in what people eat. I don't know why. I'm just curious. What did I have for breakfast? Oh yeah, I had muesli. I've stopped eating bacon and all that unhealthy stuff. So I eat muesli with raisins and stuff in it. I've been told it's much better for me. Oh, nice. You've got him well trained. I'll need to talk to Tammy about that and say, how come I never get cookies for breakfast? And she'll say, because they're bad for you. So I would say that, I mean, again, people that don't use a light pad will already know this. If you don't use a light pad, you need a good light source, whether it may be a lamp or whatever. You don't need anything fancy like the thing that was shown. But a good lamp, and I would think one that isn't too bright, because you'll start to get eye strain after a while. Preferably one that you can dim and get it just to the right brightness that you need, because I could not work on this without a light. Trying to work in that, and I mean, it isn't dark, but because of the way our window's situated at this time of day, the light doesn't really shine in. So this is just ambient light in the room. There's no way that I could diamond paint like that. I prefer healthy foods, but who can say no to that? Yeah, I'm starting to like healthy foods. I need to watch what I eat now. I don't know who knows and who doesn't, but I had a stroke at the end of February, and because of that, a lot of things have changed for me. And diet is one of them. There are certain foods that I have to avoid as much as possible. Some of them are quite surprising. Saturated fats I have to avoid, but that's to be expected. But one of the things that was on the list, like not to eat, was shrimp, which I was quite surprised. Any fish is good, but no shrimp and no caviar, because they are high in cholesterol. I have to avoid cholesterol as well. And pizza and hot dogs and all the other things, cake, cookies probably. Yeah, I was really surprised on shrimp. It was on the red list. Shrimp and caviar, which are two things that I would never have thought were bad or could be bad for anybody. Chips, pizza, hot dogs, like that, all those things I expected. Fatty meats, like meat with fat in it. Chicken skin, the best part. I can't know. There's quite a list, but I'm getting used to it. So that's why I eat muesli in the mornings. It's not something I know. It not said anything about champagne, Chantel. So I can still have champagne for breakfast, just not champagne and caviar. Yeah, I would never ever have thought shrimp would be a problem, but seemingly they are. I've got like a sort of fold out. It looks like a menu card, and I've got green, like all the good things. Then I've got yellow, the things that are okay once in a while, and then red. Even though they said even the red ones, you can eat them like once every so many months, like very, very seldom. So it's not as if I can't eat it, but it's better if I don't. So I just don't. But we actually do eat caviar, like joking aside. There's a traditional Danish open sandwich called Sterneskål, and it's breaded fish, and you normally put it's breaded fish with it's an open sandwich, so it's the Danish brown bread, which is very heavy, like it's a really dense bread, and then a thin layer of butter. Butter is another thing that I'm meant to avoid. Um, and then normally they have two sort of fillets of fish that are breaded and they're crossed over each other. And then on top of that, they have mayonnaise, then asparagus tips, and on top of that, they would have caviar. It's really good. I really like it. But I mean, I could make it and have it without the caviar. But for I mean, when you think about it, caviar, you don't eat like pounds of caviar. It's like just a tiny amount. But when you think about shrimp, I mean, there's not a lot in a shrimp. But they say no, so I'm trying to behave. I think I've finished this colour. Yep, I think so. Hi, Jean. Good morning. How's the foot? Okay, that's done. The the key for this is pretty bold. So it's like this size. What way am I going? Wrong way. This way. So nice and easy to read, and sort of semi-shiny paper. It's not like a sheet of A4 that a lot of companies do, but it is still paper, and if it hit the glue, it would rip. It's better, but still, still in the boot for 2 more weeks. Okay. That out the way. So this one that I've started now, Jean, this is the one that's already framed. Don't know if you remember the unboxing, but it's already got a frame underneath here, a wooden frame. So the canvas is over the top of the frame, and there's a piece of wood underneath the canvas, so it doesn't dip like when you press down on it. So I can't use a light pad. So I've got a light shining from the top. So that's why this one sort of jumped to queue. The one that I was planning, or I am planning to do next for sure, is Praying Monk. I did an unboxing of that quite a while ago. But I'm really looking forward to seeing that one done. But because this was different, it's framed, I can't use a light pad, I thought, okay, I'm going to try that. I'm also going to do a YouTube video with the light up pens and try the light up pen on this and see what the difference is between using a light like I've got and using a light up pen. But I want to do that as a video. So I'm going to start this just using the pen because these drills are too slidey for the tweezers. I tried them at the beginning and they just kept sliding about, so I thought, forget it, it's too much hassle. So back to the pen. I haven't used this pen in months, so it's quite nice to get back to that. So R is number 17. And what I've done is I've used the Craftmate Lockables, the biggie. So the ones that have got a lot of colour, I've put them in this. So the one that I'm looking for is 17, I think so. So it's this bright red. So I'll get a little bit of colour in it. Just need to watch it don't spill. And I need my spoon. Okay, for now. Bingo. Okay, Jennifer, good luck. I hope you win. Thanks for dropping in. Have a good Sunday. Switch this so you can see the tray. Or you can switch it the other way. I don't know what way is best. Maybe that way. So R for red. I'm trying to remember what Tammy's working on, but I can't. It's just a cherry tree avenue with a lot of cherry tree blossom or petals along the path in between, and a lot of confetti. I'm not too bad, Jean. I've got an appointment with the physio on. Is it physio? Yeah, it's a physio. On Tuesday. I had an appointment with the physio at the hospital because I've got a bit of a problem going down steps downstairs. I always feel like I'm going to fall, and it's happened after I had the stroke. So I went to the physio at the hospital, and she did some tests and things, and she's found out that basically the problem is that my brain does not know exactly where my right foot is, and I only notice it when I'm going down steps. She had me when I go down steps, I have to look down at my feet, like straight down at my feet. Then I feel okay. But if I don't, I feel as if I'm going to fall. In fact, I haven't actually tried going down steps not looking until I was at the hospital, and she said, "Okay, we'll try this. Try not looking down at your feet and going down the steps." And I felt really nervous doing it, and I hit my right foot off the lip of the step 3 times. Why didn't I tell you what? Then she did some more tests, and she said that that's the problem. The coordination for my right leg or my right foot is is out, and she recommended I go to another physio. So I go there on Tuesday. I'm not sure what they can actually do about it though. It's just a minor thing, Chantel. It's just I only notice it when I'm going down steps. I mean, I'm walking. I mean, when I'm walking about and everything, it's just it doesn't look like there's anything wrong. But it's just when I go to go down steps, I feel like it's as if my feet aren't synchronized when I'm trying to go downstairs. Kind of weird feeling. But she said it might eventually fix itself. She said these things can take months to repair if they're going to repair, or it might not. So I don't know. I'll find out a bit more 8:15 Tuesday morning. I'm not sick. I don't feel sick or anything. Like, I don't feel ill. And I mean, I feel okay again. When I first went back to work, I was only working 4 hours a day for 3 days a week, and I felt really tired. But now I'm working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Still tired, but not as bad as I was. I think it's just a matter of time. You just gradually get better again. And Tammy has pretty much just got over COVID. So it took her longer than me. So yeah, it's been a really exciting 2022 for me. A stroke at the end of February and then Corona in April. Fun and games. Yeah, she's she never had problems. That was her big worry, the Corona thing, because she's got asthma. And when Corona first sort of hit, that's what they were talking about. It affected your breathing, but I think we got I can't even remember the strain, but we got the one that's more mild, more infectious. More people get it, but less people end up in hospital, sort of thing. So, if we were going to get it, that was the best one to get. So now we've had it. So now we can go out and about in Copenhagen again. We've got a concert coming up at the end of this month. We're going to see Whitesnake, and the support band for Whitesnake is Europe. And the only song that I can think of from Europe is the final countdown. I'm sure they must have had more than that, but that is the only song I know from Europe. Yeah, we like to go to concerts. We've been to a lot of concerts. But then when Corona came, all the venues were closed initially. Then they started to open up, but we were still kind of nervous about any of us getting it because we were kind of worried about Tammy and her asthma. And then eventually I caught it, and it's just basically like the flu. And then she caught it. And we've got the Copenhagen Jazz Festival is coming up, so we can go to that as well. We can't go to Justin Bieber though, sold out. He's playing 2 nights at Copenhagen Royal Arena, and both nights are sold out. I didn't realise Justin Bieber was still so popular. The one that Tammy really wanted to see was Elton John, but that sold out. That was expected. Never managed to get a ticket. She's going to mainland Denmark. I can't remember when, but she's going to mainland Denmark with her eldest daughter to see the Scorpions. So I'll be home alone. I wonder what I'll be doing. I can't even remember when it is. No, I don't think so. I'll be diamond painting. Nah, I don't think so. Tammy's youngest daughter still stays with us, and she's 22. So I think that could be a kind of awkward situation, Chantal. I wanted to go to where? Scorpions? No. We saw the Scorpions already. We went to Sweden to see the Scorpions. So it was Tammy's daughter that wanted to go, so Tammy said she would go with her. Never fun, yeah. I think that's quite a good excuse though. So I've got 2 more diamond paintings to unbox that are sitting here, and I've got another 2 on the way. So a few more videos coming. You've gotten behind on videos. Gene. You mean there's more to life than watching YouTube videos about diamond painting? One came out today. Egypt Life, it's called, and I did one a couple of days ago. Finding the time to do them is hard because I also want to spend time diamond painting. Don't like that drill. I've actually got a Christmas one coming. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a Christmas diamond painting in May. Hopefully I'll have enough time to get it done before Christmas. Christmas in July event. Okay. Who's doing that? I've only taken part in one event. It was a Halloween one. I find it too hard to try and coordinate what I'm working on to fit with something. And the chuck-alongs I can't do because I don't have any chucks. Oh, Mindy's diamond moment. Cool. Maybe I should hang off and do it then. I'm saying hang off. I'll be lucky if I've finished the things that I want to do before then. When did you say? July? Oh, well, maybe July is a bit better than June. I've got two that I really want to do, one after the other. And I'm just thinking, yeah, definitely those two. I don't want to try and think too far in front. Because today, when I was looking through all the undone canvases, there were quite a few that I was thinking, I really want to do this one, then this one, then this one. So I've got a lot that I really want to do, but a lot of them are pretty big. I have to be realistic. Doing a mystery. Yeah, I don't know. Is it a mystery event? Is that everybody just like does a mystery diamond painting? I did that once. I bought a mystery diamond painting and I didn't like it at all. But I did it. So that put me off the idea of doing mystery stuff because, well, you might get something that you really don't like I did. And then I feel it's, I don't know, a waste of time working on something that you don't like. But there's that sort of thing about it being a mystery, you don't know what it is. Assign partners and partner buys painting and ships to you and you have someone cover it for you. Ah, okay. It's a bit different. I thought it was just everybody would go and get a mystery diamond painting and all do them at the same time. So the blue wax is okay. I really think it is just a different colour of the same stuff. So I don't know how long this one will take. Shouldn't be that bad. It's round and it's 50 by 40, so it's not too big. Quite a lot of confetti bits though. But I'm so glad I got that light. I only got it about 3 days ago. But I can adjust it, basically place it anywhere I want, and I can change it from a white light to a more warm sort of orangey colour, and then I can increase and decrease the brightness. So very handy thing. I used it when I did the Egypt Life unboxing. You don't see the stuff that's in the background when I'm doing those videos, like lights and stands and stuff that takes up a lot of space. It's quite important to get the lighting decent. So I'm always working on things, trying to improve bits and pieces. So this small light is a lot more manageable than the big ones. And it's got a remote control. So see, I got 7 thumbs up, so thank you very much for them. If you're sort of sitting there on the sidelines and you've never dropped in to any of these lives before, the way it works is basically people just come in and start talking about whatever. And we just take it from there. It could be diamond painting we talk about. It could be Jean's foot. It could be anything. So if you've never been in and chatted before, feel free. but don't feel under any pressure that you have to. I know that some people just like to sit and listen, and that's fine. Some people are very shy and timid, like Chantel. Ah, very good, Jean. Well done. So all that hard work paid off. So what's the next step then? No, I don't like that. An R and a 9 with the same coloured background beside each other. Easy to get them mixed up. Summer term start in 2 weeks. It's not much of a break. I suppose I should try and let you see what it is I'm working on. It's called Autumn. I know the light's going to hit this, but give it a try. No, it didn't. It's called Autumn Forest Path. So the section I'm working on is this bit here is the start of the path. So it's this corner. I'm going the wrong way again. It's this corner here. I'm starting it. So I'm going to work it starting there and working along, and then up, and then again. I think it's about five sheets high, roughly. And that was from a Danish website. Went to my niece's. Oh yeah, that's right. You were going to the wedding. About a third of the guests got COVID. Wow. Have you had COVID, Jean? Well, I got it, then Tammy got it, but our youngest daughter who lives with us, she didn't. You haven't? Oh yeah, I think I asked you that before. You've had your jabs, but you haven't got it yet. I saw a car in the airport, in the car park at the airport, just talking about jabs. I can't remember what it was. It was quite a nice, fancy car. The registration plate was JAB 99. JAB space 99. So I'm guessing it was a doctor. The car looked too expensive for it to be a nurse. Could have been a boxer. A jab. My sister had her jabs in what paediatrician office had not got it until. Oh, no, that's typical. Do you know like how the people are? Is it like a strain that's basically the flu and nothing major? Because nowadays I don't think COVID is anywhere near as bad as it was. Like there's much less chance of even ending up in hospital, never mind dying. But you always get exceptions, like everything. Yeah, basically the flu. Yeah, that was like us. Nothing major, nothing bad enough to end up in hospital. I mean, they downgraded COVID quite a while back in Denmark and basically said that it was being classed as the same as the flu as far as the impact on the health service and the impact on people. Basically, they were saying it wasn't any worse. I mean, some people die of the flu, so it was downgraded quite a while ago. And now we don't have any restrictions at all. I think the last time I saw the figures for the daily new infections was, I forget, it was like 500, which is the lowest it's been yet. A couple of months ago, maybe a bit longer than that, we were getting like 5,000 new cases a day. Now it's into the hundreds. It's definitely dropping off, but the big question is it going to come back in the wintertime? Well, that's good that everybody's getting better and it wasn't anything too serious. Is anybody else diamond painting while they're listening to this? There's not a lot to listen to. When it does go quiet, that's just the nature of the beast. Sometimes we're talking quite a bit and then it just naturally dies off for a bit and then somebody else will make a comment and then we pick up again. You are. Chantel is diamond painting. I'm not going to ask if you're naked. But it's nice to know that you're diamond painting. What is it you're working on, Chantel? Well, you mentioned it earlier. It's you that brought up that subject. Not a question I ever thought I would ask anybody, but there you go. It's just funny how conversations go. There's been conversations where we've been talking about things, and I think, how did we end up talking about that? I quite like that. I like the randomness of doing lives. When I'm doing unboxings, it's all pretty standard, really. Here's the box, here's the packaging, here's the kit, here's the drills, here's the canvas. Okay, it's different companies, different bits and pieces in the kit sometimes, but that's it. The thing I like about the lives is there's no real agenda or topic. We just go with the flow. Sometimes we talk about serious stuff, and sometimes we talk about funny stuff. Sometimes we talk about the weather, and sometimes we talk about food. Too many drills. That is a good point. That is a very good point. Yeah, I mean, everybody finds them. I mean, I've found like drills in the bed, and you think, how? One time we went to a place called Helsingor, and we were just there for a night. And I went for a bath. And when I got in the bath, there was a drill on my stomach, and we never had any diamond painting kits with us. Hi, Mike. Thanks for dropping in. Happy Sunday. This is a U8 one. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, this is a pre-framed canvas, Mike. It's already on a wooden frame, and there's a board behind the canvas, so I can't use the light pad. So I've got a light shining from above. Yeah, I thought it was 666, but it's not. It is. I've lost it. 817, but it's pretty bright. Why, Chantel? See, we talk about people being naked and Mike turns up. That is not a coincidence. You like the double camera? Yeah. I can change the bits and I can swap it to that, like swap over, and I can have it side by side, which is I find that a bit confusing looking at that. And then again, so if I wave, and then I can have it just single. I don't know, just a little bit of variety. Don't want to scare the dog. The naked conversation started because I mentioned that Tammy was going to mainland Denmark with her eldest daughter to see the Scorpions in concert, and I'm staying here. And I said, you can probably guess what I'll be doing. And Chantel said, what was it you said first? Going around naked in the apartment or something like that. And then she said, diamond painting naked. And I said, nah, I won't be doing that. So that was Chantel. She's a very bad influence. Sitting around naked, that's what it was. But I'm sure Mike won't be surprised it was Chantel. The mankini, yeah. Yeah, that would definitely scare people. Getting some drills that are misshapen. But in general, round drills are usually fine. That's very considerate of you, Chantel. So how's things, Mike? You still busy? People still diamond painting? Same as usual. Good. That's what you want. I think I'll change to that one since I'm working at this end. Sure, Tammy feel the same way. She just might not want you sitting naked on her furniture. Okay, Don. I think you picked a good time to go. Yeah. Okay. Tammy has some. Yeah. Tammy has summoned me. Dinner is ready. So I'm going to head off and have my dinner. Yes. She's gone again. So Don went for a coffee and I'm going to disappear. But dinner is ready. So I'm going to go. So thanks again to everybody that dropped in, and especially the people that chat. That's what makes it interesting for me. What's for dinner? It is chicken. It's like chicken leg and thigh. It's quite big actually, but it's not like a whole chicken or anything. No, you can't get haggis in Denmark. And I forget what they're called. It's like sliced potatoes in a sort of creamy sauce. There'll be some veg there as well, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to head off. So thanks again. It's good to see you, Mike. It's been a while since I spoke to you. Yep, I'm going to head off and back to work tomorrow. So I'm not on as much as it used to be. When I had Corona, I was on every day. So yeah, that's it. So thanks again, everybody, and have a good Sunday. In the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.